Hello there, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm coming to you with another update of, let's call it my light and easy journey in the spirit of reality TV. So I've been doing the light and easy 1500 calorie meal plan now for about 2.5 months. Well, I should specify that I did the 1200 calorie plan for about 2 weeks. That was really difficult. I turned into a bit of a bitch from hell, so I decided that I would go onto the 1500 breakfast, lunch, and dinner plan for 7 days. Soon after that, I also scrapped getting the breakfasts. If you've been watching any of my previous videos, probably not, but if you have, thank you. I decided that I did not like the breakfast so much. I found it was too much in the way of sugary cereals and lots of egg options as well, and I actually don't like eggs, so I decided what would be best if I make my own muesli with lots of seeds and nuts and oats and things like that. So that's been a lot better. So the majority of the time I've been on the lunch and dinner programme for the 1500 calories, and I can report today that I've lost now between 5 to 5.5 kilos in 2.5 months. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm actually quite surprised by that too. I'm also quite surprised to have been on the plan for so long. I thought originally it'd be about 6 weeks, so it's now turned into about 2.5 months, and I'm still here. So probably the main reason is it's just so bloody convenient, and it's stopped me from snacking on copious amounts of chocolate and cake and just sweet things. And in actual fact, by not eating so many sweet things, I've actually stopped me from craving so many sweet things as well, and that's been a really pleasant surprise of the diet plan. So I thought I'd just come to you with a couple of wee tips and tricks and that I've kind of found really useful for me so far. Some of the things that I would do, I've actually found that buying some fizzy mineral water has actually been a really nice, refreshing way of kind of having something a bit luxurious when you're not eating in between meals. So that's actually been really nice. For a few occasions, and there have been a few still admittedly, where I have wanted something sweet, I have, don't tell anyone, but I've gone and bought some Coke Zero. Now, I don't usually like that kind of stuff. I don't particularly relish all the chemicals going into my body, so I'm not sure, if I'd recommend it on a long-term basis, but I have found for me it's actually been quite a good way of giving myself a wee treat without, piling on more calories. One of the big things has also been actually taking the sugar out of my coffee. I've never had sugar in my tea, but I always have 1 teaspoon of sugar in my coffee. And I've actually taken that out. That was a bit minging the first few days, but I got used to it after that. So, that's probably 1 or 2 coffees a day minus the sugar. So I think that's had an effect also. What I would also recommend is a spreading. If you're going with the light and easy, spreading the food throughout the day, and I can't emphasize that enough. So what I would do is you'd have your breakfast, so you might have your bits of toast with your egg or your cereal, whatever you're doing, and leave the fruit for your mid-morning snack. Then have part of your lunch, so whether it's a salad or a sandwich on its own with a piece of fruit, and then leave one of the snacks until like mid-afternoon, like 3 o'clock, and then have your dinner, and then have the second snack after dinner around about 7 or 8 o'clock at night, because I just find that if you have huge amounts of food all at once, you're gonna get hungry and you're gonna get grumpy, and I found just having something to look forward to at night particularly has been a real kind of saving grace for me. What has been really surprising, I think the biggest thing I've learned from all this is portion size. And I know if I'm going out to a cafe or something, just seeing the amount of food that you would normally consume is just absolutely incredible. So it's given me a really big insight into, what a calorie looks like on a plate, without getting all, like weird and kind of, over the top obsessive about it. It's just a kind of really educational thing. Oh, Sorry, just having a few technical issues here. So I think going forward, I'm not going to stay on this forever obviously, but going forward I have a much better understanding of what portions look like, or how much I'm actually getting from a portion, so that's been really good. The other thing is, you know, I probably could have lost more weight over the 2.5 months. There have been, you know, weekends or days where I've just gone, you know, stuff it. I really, really feel like a piece of cake, or there's been a party or something and I've wanted to have a few drinks, and, you know, I've just thought, look, go for it, do it, go off the wagon for a day or two, and then you can go back on the wagon again after that. You know, I don't think that, you know, you should be depriving yourself of anything that you want. So I've still sort of managed to do that and then maintain that weight loss again. Anyway, I just want to check in and let you know how I'm going, and I'll talk to you again soon.